Welcome back to another episode of the Ark Survival Guide. So it turns out we were sitting right on top of a gold mine of pearls. There is a great trick we can use to get hundreds of pearls in just a few minutes right here in Viking Bay. I mean, you could just about see this from our base we've been living in. I just didn't know about this for a long time, and now you will know about how to get tons of pearls really quickly. This will save you a lot of farming and could have saved us a lot of trouble too, but hey, there's no time like the present to learn new good tricks. So watch the rest of this episode and we'll show you how to get about 400 pearls in less than 10 minutes. So we are finally ready to go on a pearl diving expedition. And I'm going to jump off the front of my raft because I don't want to spend any more time in the water with sea scorpions as possible. So I'm going to head right into our dolphin pen right here, and hopefully there aren't any scorpions following us. Looks okay. Great. So in the last couple episodes, we brought our dolphin all the way back up here to Viking Bay. We made this cool dolphin pen, and we created a cooking pot so that we could get some Lazarus Chowder. Now I should have eaten that before I jumped in, but I went ahead and used that since I could get just barely out of the water. You can't eat in the water, of course. You'd spill your soup all over the place. Just be a big mess. But we now have the Lazarus Chowder effect, which is going to make us consume only 15% of the oxygen we normally would, and that effect lasts for 15 minutes. Now, I've got a pretty high oxygen stat. I love that these sea scorpions are mad, but they can't get to us. I wish I'd known about that sooner. But with our high oxygen stat, we should be able to breathe underwater for a long time. So where we are right here is the very center of Viking Bay, about 2032 with your latitude and longitude. And this is right off the coast where we built our base. So to give you another perspective kind of from the side, this little rock outcropping has a cave you can barely see behind all the seaweed there. But there's this big plateau and then a sunken ship right between the two. So big pillar of rock, and then right on the other side is this little rock outcropping with this cave inside it. So we're going to head into this cave. And thankfully the sea scorpions don't actually come into the cave. I was pretty worried that we might get attacked a lot inside here. But so far so good. I haven't seen a single sea scorpion in here. Now, we would normally be drowning right about now because there's just no way to get back to the surface from this cave. But instead of taking all the time to, get ourselves to a high level and make some scuba gear, we basically are able to breathe almost unlimited down here because of that Lazarus Chowder that we just made in the last episode. Now, if you need to know how to make that, just skip one episode behind this one and you'll be able to see that. So we're getting a little bit of lag here because we're zoning into a much deeper cave system, and the system is actually having to load the caves. Now, there's a lot of pearls back here. Wow, you can see them a lot better when it gets darker because they're sparkling. But it's getting a little bit glitchy and laggy here just because we're going in and out of this cave system. But I don't know exactly how far back these caves go, but they're probably pretty extensive. And I'm being a little bit cautious just in case there's any sea scorpions back here. But as you can see, we are just getting a ton of Silica Pearls. And if you look at my oxygen gauge on the far right, we've got plenty of oxygen left. I've got a pretty high oxygen stat, so it's based on your oxygen stat. And you may not be able to hold your breath quite as long as this unless you put some points into oxygen. But if you come down here, be really careful that you make sure you know which direction you're facing. Because when you need to get out to get air, you need to get out quickly. And you always want to make sure you don't get turned around. Now what I'm doing is I'm making sure my dolphin is pointing straight towards the back of the cave. So I know which direction I'm always facing because the dolphin is facing that way. So as long as he's facing forward, I know which way to go to get back out of the cave. So I'm going to run this in fast forward so you can just kind of get an idea how many pearls we can actually grab here. And it's pretty crazy. We're just getting hundreds of pearls throughout this cave system. And I haven't run into a single sea scorpion, which is great, but as you can see, my oxygen meter is running out, and so I'm getting out of this cave as quickly as possible so that I don't actually drown in the process, because if you drown, you lose everything, and you're not getting those pearls back very easily. So here we go. We have barely any oxygen left, but we're making it safely out of this cave, and I think I might have just enough to grab one more set of pearls that I just saw sparkling over there. It's hard to see them in all this seaweed, so I'm pretty much just mashing the triangle button on the PS4 controller, and so we're getting quite a lot of pearls here. And I think that should pretty much do it. Now we can see the surface again just in time because we are getting pretty low on oxygen. And to give you a good idea, it's right about here in the middle of the bay where that thing is. There's like a raft sticking out of a rock. You can just barely see the rock sticking out of the surface. And that's pretty much going to give you a good indication of where that cave starts. It's kind of right below that. So yeah. Anytime you need pearls, just take a quick expedition in there, and that's going to be enough pearls for us to make an entire electrical system. So in the next episode, be sure to watch that. We will be making a generator to create power, and a refrigerator and electrical system to hook it all together. So be sure to watch that, and we will be in good shape with the refrigerator soon. So check that out. That is like 400 and something pearls. That is not bad at all. So yeah, definitely use this trick if you live near Viking Bay, and you'll have enough to make all the electronics you need for the rest of the game. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Please like and subscribe if it was, and tune in next time and we'll show you how to make electronics. Thanks so much for watching our video from the Ark Survival Guide. This is an amazing game, and it's sometimes really hard to learn how to survive, but we are dedicated to teaching you how to not just survive, but how to thrive and have lots of fun on this amazing game. So we have a series for just a Let's Play, so you can watch how we've conquered this vast open world. And we also have a guide series with specific guides on how to do certain things that are a little bit more confusing or difficult on this game. So be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We are constantly creating new videos for you to enjoy. So you can travel through your journey on Ark with us and learn how to do everything you need to know to survive in this game. So thanks for watching, and we will continue to bring you great content that is suitable for the entire family, except maybe the occasional dinosaur poop. What can you do? This is Ark. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon on the next video.